Slingnote is a wonderful app that helps students navigate the internet, find information, and organize their findings in, for them, easy and accessible way. Let's have a quick look at how it works. When you open up Slingnote and start a new project, I'm showing you one that somebody's already been working on, you'll see that the screen is split up in two. On the left you actually have live internet, on the right you have your notes. The way it works is very easy. As you scroll through the information that you find on the left side, and by the way, it's easy to just turn the iPad around so you have a full screen for either the internet or the notes if you prefer a bigger working area. You can find information that you need there. On the right hand side, you organize your findings. This is really useful to help kids think about what questions it is they're trying to answer and then which answers belong in what category. So if I go to the right hand side and I see the bottom arrow there, you can go to the next page and says like this one is about how Komodo dragons hunt and everything to do with food. This one is about their habitat. So you can gather photos, gather text, everything, and put it together. So it's great for students to actually organize their thinking before they start looking for anything specific. Now let's say, for example, that I'm at this question here that talks about their habitat. And I saw here on the right that it has a piece here that says the habitat is grasslands and forests near beaches. Now as a student, I noticed that this is something that needs to go in this particular part. Now all I have to do is click on the capture thing on top, and then you basically take your finger and you cut out the information that is relevant to you. It starts floating like that, and you just drag it over into the area where it belongs. You can make it smaller so it doesn't have to take a lot of space. And there it is, voila. All you need to do is gather your pieces of information like this, and then once you get to the point where you're ready to start writing your report or to start putting these things into your own words, we tell kids to draw a line underneath and then start a text box there. They can look at the information directly above and then start composing their text in their own words. Komodo dragons live on 2 islands in Indonesia, and so on. That's all the information that you can find right here. Another great thing about Slingnote is that if you're done and you need to get to the point of doing your bibliography, this is a really cool feature. You just click on that picture, for example, it will turn around and tell you exactly where that picture came from, which will greatly help reduce the amount of time you need to spend on your bibliography. So same here as well. The student can go back, look at all the things that they've actually used and put those in their bibliography. Great thing about Slingnote, it's time saver, and students actually focus during the time that they need to gather information on gathering information without having to consider writing things down. Especially in elementary school, this is a big plus where a lot of kids, there are those kids that are struggling with writing. So it's a great equalizer for those students. I love Slingnote during the gathering information part of research because it puts the focus exactly where it needs to be, on reading, gathering, and organizing your information. And it really doesn't discriminate against you if you're not a good writer.